Let's be clear. You are not moving in with him to save money. You are moving in with him to buy validation. I know this is going to step on a lot of toes, but who gonna check me, boo? You're trying to prove to the world, to your family, and to yourself that the relationship is real because it moved to the next step. Please stop. It's a mistake. I'm giving you the 6 non-negotiable and brutal reasons why you should never move in with him. This is gonna feel jarring, but you need this. And number 3 is the one that will destroy your self-worth. Quick disclaimer, this is only for the girlies that value marriage. If not, move in with your man. It's all good. Number 1, the relationship is not the lease. You're confusing a relationship milestone with a financial contract. The relationship should be able to stand on its own 2 feet before you tie its survival to who pays the goddamn Wi-Fi bill. If the commitment needs $1,500 in shared rent to survive, it was never gonna last anyway. Number 2, you are submitting to his pace. Moving in is almost always driven by the man's pace, convenience, or desire to make everything so much easier. You're forfeiting your space, your feminine sanctuary, and your independence to accommodate his path. If he's not ready to marry you, he should not be ready to share a toothbrush holder either. Number 3, the death of the date night and the self-worth killer. You will stop dating. The relationship instantly turned into roommate life. Chores, errands, and a passive kind of coexistence. You become the automatic maid, chef, and emotional sounding board without the reward of a commitment. Your self-worth will indeed plummet if you start living like a wife for free. Number 4, the convenience contract. So you're good enough to share his body and his bed. You're good enough to share his address and his debt. You're good enough to share his last name with your child when you eventually get pregnant, because that will happen. You're basically good enough for every labor-intensive, financially convenient, and consequence-heavy part of his life. But the one thing that you're not good enough for is the legal commitment that gives you protection. You are signing a convenience contract, not a life contract. Stop giving away spousal benefits for dating privileges. Number 5, the myth of testing the waters. But you never truly know somebody until you live with them. Stop the lies. You don't need a lease to know someone. You need intentional dating and boundaries to get to know somebody well. You can literally learn most of what you need to know by scheduling a full 5-day staycation at his place where you split chores, split tasks, and observe their conflict resolution. Observe how they are when things get uncomfortable or when things get really, really contentious. The only thing you learn by signing a lease is how hard it is to leave them when they indeed fail that test. You don't need a legally binding contract to vet a man, but what you do need is courage and self-respect. Number 6, the exit barrier is too high. So basically, you're trading relationship anxiety for financial anxiety is what I'm hearing. The moment you realize you need to leave, you can't, because you don't have the extra $2,000 that you need for a deposit for your new place. Now your freedom is directly tied to the financial difficulty of leaving him. Never mortgage or lease your peace. You lose out on the sacred space test. Your apartment is supposed to be where you heal, you recenter, and you regulate your own nervous system. When you move in, you literally lose the ability to ask, does this man add peace to my life, or is he just kind of occupying space? If his presence doesn't enhance your peace, it will destroy it. And you need your separate peace more than you need his cheaper rent. When I was in the situation where I wasn't able to afford rent on my own, what happened to finding a place with the girlies? Are the girlies not doing that anymore? Can we not split rent with our girlfriends before we go ahead and make that type of agreement with your man? Protect your peace and protect your independence. And do not let the fear of being alone trick you into signing a lease with someone who has not signed a commitment with you just yet. The space that you take up alone is extremely sacred, and do not give it up for convenience. Tell me in the comments, what was the mistake that you made by moving in too soon? And if you need more steps to protect your energy while you heal, go check out my last video on self-sabotage. As always, I say this with love in mind. I hope that this helps. Let me know down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.